This is Scott Becker with the Becker Business and the Becker Private Equity Podcast. Today's discussion is Lululemon, Restoration Hardware, and Lucid Motors. So let's talk about what these three have in common. I'll start first with each of them is down horribly over the last several years. RH is down 72% over the last 5 years. Lucid Motors is down 96% over the last 5 years. And Lululemon is down 48% over the last 52 weeks. Now, here's where I'll sort of diverge a little bit. Lululemon and RH were at one point absolute leaders in their niches. And watching them is a great reminder that to stay a leader is almost harder to becoming a leader. We often say, and this is borne out by so many different people that get rich and they'll go broke, it's often harder to get rich than to stay rich. And it's similar in business. It's often harder to stay a leader than to become a leader. The energy and drive it takes to have made RH number one in its area for a while. The energy and drive it takes to have made Lululemon the number one in its area for a while. Now Lulu has been passed by people like Viore and other brands. RH seems to be just in constant trouble. And the concept is, it is often that creative vibe of the founder is often very hard to make institutional over the long run. And I think that's a lot of what we're seeing with RH and Lululemon. Lucid Motors itself speaks to a different thing. You can't be a car company, a true car company, without serious scale. And Lucid does not have that scale. And Lucid's down now 96% over the last 5 years. That's a bad number. I'll put a postscript on this. I read Morning Brew. I like Morning Brew. At one point, Morning Brew was short and sharp and fantastic to read. Now, like Lulu, it sort of has lost a little bit of its vibe, and it's got to start getting back to being sharper and shorter if it wants to start to stay a really hot, great newsletter. Again, that's all we've got today. Lululemon, Restoration Hardware, and Lucid Motors. Thank you for listening to the Becker Business and the Becker Private Equity Podcast. We hope you enjoy this. Thank you so much for listening.